You know, we all have the opportunity to learn. We're all being given information every day that can help us succeed in our business. But it's what you do with that information that is so critical to your success. And that was really apparent to me when I attended the last North Puget Sound Association of Realtors General Membership meeting. We were given a lot of information from the Builders Association, a lot of information from our legislative guru, but the best part about it was at the end of the meeting when our president, Charlie Boone, the president of the North Puget Sound Association of Realtors, got up there and summarized what we had learned into some actionable bullet points that you as real estate professionals can take out and implement immediately into your business. So Charlie, why did you feel that it was so important to create these bullet points and these action plans for our realtors?
Well, Dean, you know, we have a really good committee, the Association Operations Committee. They're getting good speakers, and we're trying to give the members value when they come to the meetings. Sometimes we have speakers. Well, last month's meeting was talking, the Builders Association had a presentation, and it was not really good news. So we'd say, you got to say, what do we do with this news? And I thought, you know, a lot of people don't know how to handle bad news. So how do you turn good news, how do you turn bad news into something you can leverage in your business? So that's why I thought, I'm going to wrap these up in bullet points so the people that leave here can say, you know, no matter what we hear, we can use it to our advantage in our business.
And how would they use that to their advantage? How would they use that with their clients?
They would go to the sellers or go to the buyers and say, you know, we just learned this at our association meeting, and it gives credibility. If you just heard it from Joe at the coffee shop, it's not the same. If you said, we had a speaker at our meeting and he said this, and this is why you need to buy now. We had a speaker at our meeting and this is what's coming up, and you better lower your price to get this house sold, because later on you may not be able to sell it for what you can get now. So it's really critical to stay involved.
Absolutely, and all that data is being given to you. You just need to know how to utilize it and what to do with it. So speaking of data, what kind of things are coming up that might provide another opportunity for our members to come to the next meeting and learn?
This month we have Dr. Arun Raha is coming to speak at our general membership meeting in May. And I tell you, he is the leading economist in the state of Washington. He's the one that updates us as to what's going on now, what's happened in the past, and what they project for the future. Very important to know this information as you're working with your buyers and sellers. You've got to stimulate them into action. How do you do that? Stay on the cutting edge of the knowledge that's coming up. And Dr. Raha is the main one. He's a great speaker. A lot of economists, I've heard him speak, very boring. He is not boring. The information is current. And he understands also that real estate is one of those key things to get this economy rolling again. You know, we're going to have legislative updates. We've got Ron Wortham, who's the premier government affairs director in the state of Washington. He's working for our local association. Ron has ties with Washington, D.C., Olympia. Locally, he's been working on them for years. He's knowledgeable as anybody I've seen in how the whole thing works and what stuff is coming up in the future. Why is that important? It's not always great. Sometimes it stinks. But the thing is, how do you use that? You go to your buyers, you say, look, this is what they're working on. You better pay attention. You better buy now. Or you go to your sellers and say, this is the law that's coming up. They're going to work on mortgage interest deduction. They're going to work on all this stuff. You've got to stay involved so you can work with your buyers and sellers to help them. Because if you're not staying involved, you're not really representing them if you're not staying up on the current information. It's so important. You know, we're on the cutting edge of change in our society, as well as the real estate industry. It's absolutely crucial in the recovery of the economy. And we need to be out front helping our clients the best we can. How do we do that? We go to those association meetings and stay up to date. Besides, you get to meet other people, establish friendships, and those relationships are all very worthwhile. We want you to be involved, and we want you to receive value for when you come to the meetings. We want to make sure that you walk away with value. Our next meeting is May 26th at 11:45 in the morning at the Best Western Cotton Tree Inn in Mount Vernon, and we want you to come and join us.
Great. Thank you so much, Charlie. Appreciate your time.
You bet, Dean.
We'll see you at the meeting.